This was LeBron's reaction when he heard about the Brooklyn Nets.
I'm going to jump ahead here, and I'm sure everyone else has more questions about tonight, but I think we're not going to talk to you before Thursday. Being a student of the game and looking at the collection of talent that the Brooklyn Nets have, is there a team that you can compare it to in league history, having that much offensive firepower on the same group?
And we forgot about KD, Steph, and Clay already.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
There you go. There you go right here.
LeBron having the amazing IQ that he does is obviously remembering this play.
From downtown, and Golden State
Obviously, he does not want to remember that clearly, and that's when he's talking about, hey, we've seen a team before like this. Kevin Durant was on it.
Durant, though, so gifted, comes down and just pulls up and knocks it in. But at the other end, they had to get the 2-for-1, and then they had to foul the moment it hit Draymond.
Honestly, I have no problem with KD because KD is just super talented, but KD has owned LeBron in the finals regardless of how you feel of what talent LeBron had with him. But Kevin Durant in these games have delivered twice from the same spot. 2018, 2017, didn't matter. LeBron, I feel you. This clip is very important because this is where I think the Kyrie and LeBron drift happened, because this question is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Completely wrong. I thought you said he was a great father to him. I was like, what?
Called him a great father. So what type of parental role has he played for you and your teammates?
Rephrase, the reporter literally asked Kyrie what parental role LeBron James has played for you.
Yeah. Parental role? Honestly, he's...
Reporter should literally have our license stripped.
I don't know how to really answer that question. He's been a great leader for us. I have one father. That's my dad, Drederick Irving. But
LeBron here discusses the comments Kyrie made about him about the last shot.
One, not only find the whole transcript, but also call my people. Yeah. Send me the whole transcript. And I heard he did it on Katie's podcast. And I was a little like damn. Yeah. Once I got the whole transcript, I was like, damn. You know, I wasn't like, oh, you tripping, I'm hit game-winning shots my whole life. I was not like that. I was like, damn, because you were there for a couple seasons. I mean, I played with Kyrie for 3 seasons. The whole time while I was there, I only wanted to see him be an MVP of our league. I only cared about his success, and it just didn't align. Yeah. It just didn't align. And we was able to win a championship.
Point by Braun, because even though they had their differences, they still beat the greatest team of all time, technically.
And we could never align, but I only cared about his well-being, both on and off the floor. And it kind of hurt me a little bit.
Yeah. Did it? Everything in life is always about timing. Like the time. Like, and my thing is like we all know. That's what it was.
Because it was the finals. Yeah, it was.
We're in the middle of the finals, obviously, look, Kevin Durant before his injury was like you two. It was you two, and like you said, KD is one of those people that makes sure you wake up in the morning, even when you're tired, to go work out.
KD's a dog. He's so good.
And if he were to...
Kyrie again at it again, making another comment about LeBron James, and honestly, I think Kyrie just believes he is as equal or even better than LeBron James, and I have no problem with that because Kyrie is a fucking baller. That's your best free throw shooter.
So we'll have Lawaru Cabarro.
Here Shannon Sharp is discussing with Skip Bayless that James Harden is not a good defender and that he hasn't seen enough for him to even be classified as even a good defender. And Skip makes the point that James Harden is playing terrific defense because he's motivated and he wants to win a championship. And I totally agree with Skip here. That's a first because I thought I'd never agree with Skip Bayless, but I agree, and you'll see on the next clip about what Skip Bayless is discussing and how James Harden all of a sudden has become a really good defender, or on the verge of. What do you guys think? Here we go. When I saw this game, I watched it live and I saw James Harden guarding Kawhi Leonard 1v1 with no help. I was like, oh my God, this man is motivated. And look, you can just tell the way he's playing defense right here. He's not giving up any spades. He's contesting every shot. He knows he has help. And this is against Kawhi Leonard. This dude just won Finals MVP like 2 years ago. And look at him, just giving him the work. But James Harden's not bumping at all. Respect. I think I see the improvement. What do you guys think? And guess what? Blake Griffin's on the team too now, on the Brooklyn Nets. And guess what? He's playing defense. They're all playing defense because they're motivated and they know they have to beat the Lakers because the Lakers are a really good defensive team. And Blake is so underrated because he can do so much, and he was being asked too much to do in Detroit, and now he just gets to play freely. Are you guys kidding me? Did we all forget how great Blake Griffin was? A lot of people underestimate Blake Griffin's game, but the dude is amazing playmaker. Look, he's going to be back with his boy DeAndre Jordan, and all these playmaking ability helps the Nets because they got 2 great scorers, or 3 you could say. But if Blake's going to play like that, then it's game over. I honestly don't know how the Lakers or anybody would beat the Brooklyn Nets just because they have so much firepower now and they're all playing defense. And one thing I was very impressed last year was LeBron's ability to take these one-on-one players like James Harden, who's probably at this time the best offensive one-on-one player. I'm talking about the 2020 finals or playoffs, because obviously KD wasn't in the equation. But again, if LeBron is going to play like this 1v1 defense, obviously going to take a lot of more energy out of him. But I just think when LeBron plays defense like this, it just feeds off to his teammates. Like, he's so engaged that the team is looking forward to playing defense. And if he can, again, play like this, and obviously I don't know who they would put LeBron on, but I do feel like they might put him on James Harden just because he's the playmaker. And if you can shut down their playmaking ability, again, the Nets, I feel like you can somewhat show him down. Like right there, LeBron did a great job. He did his job. He shut down James and he forced the ball out of his hands. And again, here, great switch. He's not allowing James Harden dribble. Again, kick it out. You did your job. That's what I love about LeBron. Again, when he's engaged, I don't think anybody can get by him. KD, Kyrie, just because they're super talented, can just make it happen. But this dude, when he plays defense like this, turns his team into maybe what, first or second, third best team to like just GOAT status. Again, his energy, those roars, it helps the team. And then obviously we got Mr. Anthony Davis. How can we forget about him? I think we have because of his injury. But again, when AD is on, bro, like just look at this stuff. He can help, he can guard, he can switch on to any defender. I mean, offensive player. Like Dame right here, he thought he's, nah, boy, get it out of here. Again, look, watch this. Reading the play, good hands. This guy's amazing, bro. Like, again, I'm going to help here, and then Bam's going to drive it on me. No, bro. Do you know who I am? I'm freaking Anthony Davis. Should have got Defensive Player of the Year, but we gave it to somebody else. Again, these plays are just golden. The recovery, the length, bro. You can't teach this stuff. And this is what I think is going to help against the Nets when they do face off, because AD's length is just pure. But again, here we go, Uncle Drew finishing. This is one of my favorite clips to actually show you guys, is because the Nets have so much potential. Like, they're the most gifted team I think we've ever seen in terms of 1v1. Like, these guys can just all go 1v1, and KD doesn't really need the ball because he's just the best scorer in my opinion of all time, because he just makes it look so easy. And again, that shot is unguardable. Repeat, unguardable. And he doesn't need the ball as much. And one player that I thought would make the sacrifice is KD, but hey, it's been James Harden. I respect James Harden for that. And again, this is what the Lakers are gonna have to face. So before we end the video, hey, AD's out again with this injury, Achilles. Everybody seems to forget about AD. Then of course we had to see the one from last night where LeBron James got injured, and that one was probably by far the most devastating, because I've been watching this man for a very long time and I've never seen his facial expression like that, where he was in that much pain. So I'm just gonna leave it off to you guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the NBA finals between the Nets and the Lakers? And don't sleep on the Lakers just because they're hibernating.
Means a lot. It means a lot to represent this franchise. Jeannie, I told Jeannie when I came here that I was gonna put this franchise back in a position where it belongs. Her late great father did it for so many years, and she just, took it on after that. And For me to be a part of such a historical franchise is it's an unbelievable feeling, not only for myself, but for my teammates, for the organization, for the coaches, for the trainers, everybody that's here. We just want our respect. Rob wants his respect. Coach Vogel wants his respect. Our organization wants their respect. Laker Nation wants their respect. And I want my damn respect too.